I feel like sometimes when people want to like correct you on something, they just come with like fights. Like, and a lot of people are like saying, oh, we had pepper, we eat pepper. I did not say Dominicans don't eat pepper. It's like the person was fighting with my shock. My shock is not your shock now, sir. It's Nigerian accent. Hence why I put that as a thumbnail. Stop coming to a country that space, so that it will catch attention and you want to know, oh, why is this girl saying that? Someone actually called me a liar that nobody said that. Hey, Jesus. Dominicans are sweet people and nice people, and I've said that before in my videos. But Dominica is a developing country, except you want to deceive yourself. Oh, Dominica is a place you should come to. Don't just come with the mindset of, oh, my country is bigger, oh, this country is... So like, just calm down and watch the video. Watch my video to the end, try to understand the video, and don't come for me. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back. My name is Precious Ayorinde. I feel more faith, relationship, and lifestyle all the way from Dominica. If you're new here, please don't go without subscribing. Click on the subscribe button below and also turn on your post notification so anytime I post you get to see it immediately. And for all those who have been here, you know, back to back or back to back, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. And I'm grateful. Please don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below, let me know what you think, and share. So today's topic is just me reacting to your comments on all my videos about Dominica. I started making videos about Dominica. I started from like my lifestyle videos, like living in Dominica diaries, and the idea just came and I just wanted to like, you know, make a diary of my life while in Dominica. Like, even if I was not in Dominica, I would do the same to wherever I am, you get. So I just said like that, then I decided to talk about Dominica. And the first video I did was about 7 things that shocked me about Dominicans. And my God, the comments. But we're going to get right to that after this break. Welcome back, guys. Yes, welcome back. So I'm going to be like just going through some comments, not all the comments definitely, on all these videos and explaining some things, because I feel like a lot of people misunderstood me in so many of these videos, and some people are not just patient to even watch to the end. But let's start with this video, the 7 things that shocked me about Dominicans, part 1. Okay, so yeah, the comments were interesting. Should I mention your names? Should I mention your names when like reading this comment out, or should I just go straight to the point? Anyway, let's go. So this is from Joanna Alexander. She said, I loved this video. Correction on the peppers. Bell peppers we call sweet peppers, but what you call sweet we call seasoning peppers. Yes, we prefer to let individuals add the level of heat they want to their meal by keeping hot pepper sauce in the bottle and not cooked in the food. The way we call people by their names, we learned that from the English colonizers. They took away our manners. As a Christian, carnival in the Caribbean is just embarrassing. Okay, so yeah, thank you for the correction. I think I made that mistake. I wanted to say seasoning peppers, and then I ended up calling it sweet peppers. And I didn't even realize that the video was up. And yeah, thank you so much. I feel like sometimes when people want to like correct you on something, they just come with like fights. Like, you said this, boom, how dare you? You know, meanwhile, there's a better way to like, you know, correct someone. So yeah, like, and a lot of people are like saying, oh, we had pepper, we eat pepper. I did not say Dominicans don't eat pepper. I said that I'm just comparing where I'm coming from. Like in Nigeria, when people are cooking, let's say outside, you know, to buy food, get food outside, pepper is already added while cooking, like automatically. But in Dominica, hot pepper is not added. Like when I mean pepper, I mean hot pepper. Hot pepper is not like added already. Like you have to add it after you get your food if you want it, because not everybody is used to it or not everybody likes it. But in Nigeria, it's different. And some Dominicans can't eat my food. And okay, forget about my food. Like some Dominicans can't just eat some Nigerian food because they feel like it's hot. They just keep on complaining that it's hot. So like, it's just from what I've seen that I made this video. Like, these were things that shocked me. Like, I saw a comment and I've been looking for a comment, I can't find it again. And it's like the person was fighting with my shock. My shock is not your shock now, sir. I understand that sometimes you've seen some things that they've already enlightened you, but some people have not seen that thing. So when they see it, it's like a shock for them. So it's my shock. It's my shock now. Anyway, so yeah, she said that, and then the carnival thing. And then the next comment is from Rashida I think I will not mention names again. I should not pronounce it wrongly. For that will be the next fight now. Just joking. Small correction. Caribbeans is not a word or term used to describe Caribbean people. You either say West Indian or Caribbean people. The pepper thing is very incorrect. Also, for the name calling thing, we only will do so with elderly people. For people who are senior but not elderly, we say Mr., Mrs., Ma'am, or Sir. Okay, so let me really talk about this part. The Caribbeans. I feel like growing up, I would just say the Caribbeans, and like that was a year, you know. And I still came across a YouTuber who did a video maybe some years back, maybe how many years back, not that long. And then his topic, he was talking about how these people from, I think they were from the Grenadines or so, how they moved to Africa and all, and they were like these Caribbeans. And I'm like, yo, thank God they didn't come for you in the comment section. I'm grateful for the correction. At least now I know it's the Caribbean people or the West Indian or the people from the Caribbean people, yeah. And then the pepper thing, I've already explained it. Like, you people, I'm not saying people don't eat pepper. I'm not saying Dominicans don't eat pepper. They don't eat all pepper, no. But I'm comparing it to where I'm coming from, you understand? Especially the Yorubas. If the Yorubas eat pepper, they don't eat food. So I was just comparing to where I'm coming from. Like, I was just expecting that it should be a general thing, like pepper should be in everybody's food or pepper. But then it's not there, and then you have to add it yourself. And then for the calling elderly people or calling people names, sincerely, like that part surprised me. I feel like, except in professional setting, that's where people address me as Miss Precious. But when I just meet people and I tell them my name, they call me my name. Nobody puts, even people that are younger than me, even children, they don't call me Sister Precious, or they call me my name, except in professional setting. And I think that's what people were talking about, that, oh, they don't do that, it's only, they always say Miss or Mr. And that's not true. Like, a lot of people, it's not, in fact, what are we talking about? If you're in Dominica, you're in Nigeria or from another place, and people call you Miss, and it's not a professional setting, please let me know. Like, you don't meet random people and then you tell them your name and they're like Miss. I don't get that too. For me, I don't get it. People call me my name, Precious. Okay, this person says, Vicky, well, in Dominica, we've adopted our own culture, which is totally different from Nigeria. For example, we don't call everyone uncle or auntie or sister. We say Mr., Mrs. or Miss. I feel that's a professional setting, but Nigeria, like, once you just know someone, even if a casual setting, automatically that you answer your uncle. So if someone meets me and I say, and the person is my junior, and I say my name, person, if it's a personal setting, person can now say, you just put Miss or something, but normally you just put auntie. Even sometimes in professional setting, they put auntie instead, like Auntie Precious or Sister Precious or this thing. Even in high schools, we put senior and all those things. So it's just something like that. It's just common. I won't see someone that is 40 and the young person tells me my name, I'll just say the name, because we're in a casual setting, right? I will still have to put Mr., Sister, Auntie, Mommy, like every person knows your mommy. So far they're old enough to be someone's mommy. Hi Precious, dear, it's nice that you did this great video. I really enjoyed it. Thank you. It's nice to hear these beautiful comments that are so factual about our comparison between Dominica and Nigeria. I hope you can do more videos like this. I'm from Dominica, by the way. I like how you said in a real accent, I'm from Dominica, you know. That was nice. And one thing that shocked me about you, I thought you were Dominican too. You look like us until your Nigerian accent popped out. This Nigerian accent. Sometimes people actually think I'm Dominican, yeah, or Asian. That's one what that is too. And then they'll be speaking language I don't understand. And I'll be like, I don't understand. I'm not an Asian. Thank you, Sammy Paul. He's a very good, he comments on my videos a lot. Thank you so much if you're watching this. So I think I'm going to skip some that I've already addressed. Dominicans really love hot pepper, and the market must be specific as to which pepper you would like. Yeah, because in Nigeria, when you go and say pepper, you want pepper, it's hot pepper they'll give you. There's nothing like seasoning pepper. Everything is hot. So when I came here and I went and said pepper and they gave me seasoning pepper, because in Dominica here, you want seasoning pepper is more rampant than hot pepper. It's more popular, it's more out there, because it's seasoning pepper that is more used. So if you just go and say seasoning pepper, you just go and say pepper, they'll give you seasoning pepper most of the time. Except when you say you want hot pepper. I must say I'm really surprised by such beautiful muchacha from the motherland. Should I say thank you? Thank you. Tanisha Bausin, in the Caribbean, our ancestors were mostly Africans. Therefore, most of the traditions and practices we adopted it. Example, the forms of discipline. Because I talked about discipline, like I was surprising them, they can beat your child, you can beat your child if they're wrong. I was thinking they would just be like, oh, don't touch my child, don't punish. Wow, yeah. So in terms of referring to other people as sister and brother, instead we use auntie, uncle, or maids, and so on. I think that's in more personal setting on when they're your family. Great video though, thank you so much. Lord, the old respect drama. This is from LD Believer. I remember when I got to All Saints and I knelt down to greet a security man. He was so offended. He told me not to greet him like that again. No, I just told him it is one of the ways we show respect in my culture. The man did not agree. So in Nigeria, especially the Yoruba culture, we kneel down to greet our elder, our senior, and all. And sometimes even when you want to be forming your humility itself, you can kneel down to greet your son that is just above you, and even though you are like age mate or all those kind of things, like, yeah. So most times that's the culture. Woman, you kneel down, man, you prostrate, as the Yorubas. The Igbos prostrate, but I don't think they really kneel down. I'm not sure. The Hausas too, but it's just normal to everybody that is with squat, not squat, you like bend to greet someone older than you. And some out of even humility, or you might do that even to your mates. But yeah, it's different. Even when I came to, I mentioned it that even my pastor at the point was like, why you are here? We're not in Nigeria. Don't kneel down to greet me. Yeah. From Kashaku, Lord, like Dominicans don't eat hot pepper. We most definitely do. Our hottest pepper has Scotch bonnet and piment border majak. Literal translation, pepper from Mrs. Jack's. Seasoning pepper is the name implied and used for just seasoning food, which enhances the flavor of the food between. As for the respect part, it's definitely not anywhere like Nigeria and the rest of Africa. But we do respect our elders. There are ways we greet in patois, that's Creole. Sadly, I'm unable to spell them. I remember going shopping with my dad. He always regarded the female vendors as mommy. Mommy, how much is this? How much is this, mommy? How have you been in the villages? I've never heard anyone regard their grandparents by their government's name. Maybe it's a Gen Z thing. Thanks for sharing. P.S. I was in Nigeria for 2 months. I stayed mostly in Jos Plateau State and Abuja, and a couple of weeks in Lagos. One love, one love. Thank you so much for your comments. Yeah, and there are a lot of comments about pepper. You guys, I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend people. I didn't mean that. You guys don't take pepper. Like, I didn't mean that. Oluchi Anugwa says, the pepper shocked me. Like, it's seasoning pepper until proven otherwise. And my dear, yes, until proven otherwise. Precious, I'm around a lot of Nigerians, Yorubas, and none of them has heard of Dominica. So it is great to see you in Nigeria and in Dominica. So what made you move to Dominica? This is from GPT Matthew. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of Nigerians don't know about Dominica. I didn't know about Dominica. When my mom told me that, oh, this person said Dominica, or I researched, I think I even was first in Dominica Republic. Then even the things I saw about Dominica were just so strange. They're like, they don't have TV like that, no news station, nothing. Like, they just made Dominica like one place that like a desert, like nothing really going on, like one ancient place. And yeah, so sometimes people still message me today on my Facebook telling me that they never knew about Dominica. Say they came across my videos, and some people still even make the mistake and say Dominica Republic, and I have to correct. So yeah, I feel like I'm glad people are beginning to know about Dominica. I feel like Dominica is a nice place to be in. This person says, I'm me, not the glory of God in carnivals. Enjoy this new subby. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you're yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Let me know if you're enjoying this video, what you think, and if you have not watched this particular video, please go and watch it. The link will be up. Okay, this is from Miss Philip. Miss Philip, hello. She's like one of the best subscribers I have. She don't know who gave me the stuff. If you guys remember that I said if someone gave me, a subscriber gave me the bay leaf and all. Yeah, she said, Love Precious, I enjoyed this video. I'm waiting for you to stop calling me mom. So you see that sometimes Dominicans don't like you say mom, it just makes them feel like they're old or something. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, even if you call your mate ma, some of them will not complain. You know, even if you're just 1 year older, you can say ma and they won't complain. Someone said, well, if you are not related to me, I won't call them auntie or uncle. I will address them as sir, Mr., Mrs., Miss, and followed by their name. I was really talking about casual setting in laws compared to professional setting. Okay, so this person says, Alice, I am a Dominican living in Canada and I am a bit perplexed by your observations. For example, I think you have confused accent with dialect. Just as you Nigerians have Yoruba, Igbo, so do Dominicans have dialects. I do hope that you are not so dismayed by your findings that you will miss out on the finer things of Dominica. So this video is like maybe 5 months or 6 months old by now. And this video was my experience of when I just came, the things that surprised me about Dominica and Dominicans basically. So when she said about confusing the dialects with the accents, I didn't. I think in a way, the way I said my sentence might have seemed like that, but by accent, I mean, this is my accent, the way I'm talking. The Dominican won't talk the way I'm talking. You will know that you're a Nigerian or African, like, if you don't even know if I'm Nigerian, you know that this is strange, this is not Dominican accent. So the same way, so I was talking about the accent in that video that, oh, Dominican accent was different to my hearing, it was not what I was thinking I would hear. And then I now talk about the dialect. When I mentioned about children going to school and on their way, they're speaking like the broken, or let me say the local Dominican dialect, how do I put it? I don't think that's how they speak in school. I think they'll speak proper English. So I think that's why it's kind of like mixed up, but they're not the same thing. This is from Dr. Esther Monday. She's a YouTuber. Check her channel out. You'll love what is there. Oh yeah, the auntie, sister, uncle, brother won't shock me but I have gotten over it. Though I think in Nigeria, mostly Yorubas take that auntie that deep. Yeah, like you go and call your senior by your name. Trouble. Mommy like this a lot. I only know there's pepper. There's no hot or sweet pepper. Like growing up in Nigeria, coming from Nigeria, she only knew there was pepper. That's the same thing with me. I only knew there was pepper. I didn't know about seasoning of pepper. Nothing like that. Pepper is pepper. So yes, so the other day at Greens, they had a stock of hot pepper. I took like 8 bags. The cashier said, "You know this is hot pepper, right?" I am like, yeah. So yeah, people are always like, the hot pepper is not too much, you know, because it's not we are more used to it. That's what I'll just say. So yeah, let's move on to the next video. I feel like I've said a lot, like God. I hope you guys are not bored or tired. So the next video is the part 2 of the things that shocked me about Dominicans, but I think I termed the things that shocked me about Dominica. So this is from Frida Gore. Thank you very much, Precious, for sharing about the beauties of my island. Great blog, truly enjoyed your insight of the island, and I am happy that some of the local customs are still in place. I plan to return back and retire one day. We will follow your journey and wish you abundant success. God bless you. Amen. Thank you so much, Frida Gore. Dominicans do say well done to express admiration to someone after he or she has actually done the job, not while the person is in the middle of doing the job. You're doing a good job is what they usually say when they want to praise a person who is still in the process of doing the job. This is by Elizabeth Farley. So in this video, I mentioned how Dominicans don't really understand what we mean by well done. Like when I tell a Dominican well done, they're like, what do you mean? You know, that's what I noticed. But in Nigeria, even when someone is still doing the work, you say well done just to encourage them that, oh, you're doing a good job. But it's wrong English, actually. It's just something we got used to. So when you tell Dominican, they're like, it's not like they're done with the job or something. So that's what she was explaining here. Gabriel said, good to see, very interesting and spoken in a respectful way in comparing Dominica and Nigeria. She even mentions Emo News. The first Nigerian, those of my generation knew, was a quiet chemistry teacher at the Dominican Grammar School, Mr. Uche Bebo. He was quiet, dignified, and competent. Oh, thank you. I didn't know about the man. This is by Kenna John. Lol, my girl, welcome to the country. Even we Dominicans call behind God's back, meaning we are last for everything. Basically, we are like the last on the agenda. So until it reaches us, you are safe. Lol, even COVID reached here last among other Caribbean islands. If you want the fast Nigerian life, I'm sorry, your plane must have made a detour because we are last in the Caribbean for everything except nature. And I love it just the way it is, lol. Okay, so I'm skipping some things. Oh, this is by Judith Impact. She's also a YouTuber. She says, man, the rain part is the old Caribbean island. I just expressed it yesterday. So when she was talking, she was in SVG. That's another island. And she said it's everywhere. I know someone was telling me something about it. The rain thing is not every time. It's just a particular time. And yeah, the person says, but there are sometimes it doesn't rain for weeks, like in March to May. But really, let me tell you, even if it's not raining every day, sometimes to just drizzle, like it will just show itself somehow. In Nigeria, I don't need to carry umbrella everywhere, but yeah, umbrella is always in my bag. except when I just say that, no, I'm not carrying an umbrella today. Well, then you don't know that beats me. Yeah, this is by Miss Philip again. She said the left hand and right hand doesn't matter. So I talked about how in Nigeria, right hand is very, very important. They must get things from someone, right hand. Otherwise, they will see it as you are disrespectful when you use your left hand, especially to your elders or even to anybody. They believe you should use your right hand. But yeah, in Dominica, they don't care. If you use your left hand, use your right hand. Doesn't matter. So this next video is the video of Dominica versus Nigeria, which is better part 1. The truth is that I actually wanted to make it difference and similarities between Dominica and Nigeria, but then I was just like, you know what, let me just make it as, you know, which is better. And I feel like people were wondering why I would compare a big place to a smaller place, and people felt like I should have compared Dominica to other islands. But I've not been to those islands. I compared Dominica to Nigeria because I was doing the comparison where I came from versus where I am now. That's just basically how it is. If I would say change the topic to be something like where I came from versus where I am now, what do I think? You understand? As much as Nigeria is a bigger place, I feel like we don't have everything. If we have everything, people will not leave. People will not jackpot, meaning they will not, you know, leave the country. But because I feel like there are some things Dominica has that Nigeria doesn't have, some things I really enjoy here that Nigeria doesn't have, I said, you know what, let me just compare and contrast. Let me just, you know, talk about this similarity and differences, but using versus, and yeah. So let me just read 1 or 2 comments there. Someone said, Bertram Simon, though we can't compare with Nigeria by every means possible, but your judgment is well balanced and absolutely positive. You know a lot more about Dominica than many Dominicans home and abroad to consider you were not even born and grow up there. I give this topic video 100. I fully enjoyed watching. Thank you so much. I enjoyed this and agree with most of the points. Dominica has it for safety, electricity, and educational system. Great work, Precious. Thank you so much, Dr. Esther. Someone said the weather is not similar because we have seasons, and I'm sure you're aware of this. Nigeria has different seasons like Harmattan, rainy season, and dry season, unlike Dominica that is mostly always hot throughout the year except for hurricane season, which is still hot. Yeah, I understand. I think I didn't remember to mention that Nigeria has the rainy season, dry season, but it's still hot. It's not like you are going to see snow. So that's why I compared it like in that aspect. Like it's still hot. Like there's no snow in Nigeria, no snow here. I know the just state of Nigeria, is quite cold, and yeah, it can really get cold sometimes, but still no snow. Like generally Nigeria is like Dominica. That's why I compared it like that. So Luwani Steven, she's a YouTuber. Please check our channel out and subscribe. Funny how I prefer Nigeria's water supply to Dominica. I prefer Dominica's water supply. At least just buy your water and move on. But I get why she might prefer that, because Nigeria water supply, it's your own. Like you don't have to pay a bill. You know, you dig your borehole, you just pump your water. It goes to your electricity bill or your generator bill or whatever. But it's not like you have to pay a particular fee. Like you can manage, and I don't know how to explain it, but I still feel like I prefer the system here. For now, I don't think that's going to change. Someone said there's no way to compare Nigeria with a small island. I follow Nigerians online, and some parts are very, very poor, like the floating slum or other villages. Like there's no structure. There's the rich and there's the poor. There's Lagos, there's Abuja, there's a pastor for every house in Nigeria. There's also an institution of scammers. Dominicans and Nigerians look alike. I think they will adapt well in Nigeria. I actually think that Dominicans will adapt well in Nigeria and vice versa. But Nigeria, yeah, everyone is not perfect, you know, everyone is not perfect. There's the rich, there's the poor. Nigeria is a place where the rich are rich, the poor are poor. You understand what I'm saying? And then there's the average class. So, yeah, I think that's just that. Not to be rude, but you can't compare a country with 209 million people to a country with some 3,000 people. I did explain why I compared both, because I'm comparing where I'm coming from versus where I am right now. So let's move to the next video, and that is the part 2 of the same topic, which is better than Nigeria versus Dominica. As Philip said, Precious, we don't focus Christmas only on fruitcake lore, but it's tradition. We do other things too, like turkey and other foods, because I talked about how Dominicans love fruitcake, like December, Christmas period, fruitcake like this on your face. Compared to like Nigeria, that is mostly jollof rice that you be getting, chicken. That's if I'm going to go and buy chicken, live chicken to kill, and all those stuff. This is by Watikubuli. Yeah. Home girl, Nigeria is way more advanced than DA. Your people come down here on medical mission just like the Cubans. I'm not dissing my country, but nah. Film, hour, nowhere close. Food-wise, still not close. Fashion arts, we are not close. Though we have arts here, most of our people here would spend or buy a reproduction of any kind. Can go on and on. Hands down, Nigeria takes it. So let me move to the next one, which is where I'm getting to because I really want to talk about a particular one. And that is the watch this before coming to Dominica, especially as an African, part 1. And yeah, the response on this was good. They liked it. Precious, you have me on the floor. As always, great and informative video. OMG, love it. Thank you. Can't wait for part 2. This is also good for my people who like to compare DA with us. Someone can come and open a Nigerian store. I think we call Gary Farin. Okay, I'm just going to move on to the next one, which is the part 2. The part 2 of this video. Watch this before coming to Dominica. Now, this video really, like, I don't understand. When I look at this video, I've watched this video several times and I still don't understand the force. Like, why are people complaining? Like, what's the problem with this video? So this video, first of all, let's talk about the thumbnail. The thumbnail of this video is stop coming to our country, we don't have space. Now, this thumbnail was something someone commented on one of my videos, and that's the video I first talked about. That's the things that shocked me about Dominica. Someone, a Nigerian, I think, commented and said, oh, how can I come for citizenship? How can I come? I want citizenship, something like that. And then I'll drop it here so you guys can see, because some people said I was lying. Someone actually called me a liar, that nobody said that. Hey, Jesus. And then this lady, Judy something, or I feel like it's a lady, person commented and said, stop coming to our country, we don't have space. So because of the way YouTube works, you want to put something out there that will catch people's attention. Hence why I put that as a thumbnail. Stop coming to our country, we don't have space. So that it will catch attention and you want to know, oh, why is this girl saying that? And then when you watch it, and if you're patient to watch towards the end, you realize that it was someone who said that. It was a Dominican who said that. And then I just use it to attract people to come in. And then I talked about why the Dominican said, and why I even mentioned it in the video was, I was trying to tell you, people coming, especially Africans, because this video was especially for Africans coming to Dominica, that you might meet one or two people who might say, go back to your country. And before people say, oh, you're lying, are you me? Are you a Nigerian? Are you a local? Are you a foreigner rather? Sometimes you don't, because you think, oh, you are nice to people, doesn't mean everybody's nice to them. There are some people who say, are you African? Yes, you go back to your house. Like things like that can happen and you wouldn't know because you are not like that. It doesn't mean the person's lying. So like I was telling them that if you come and you experience anything like that, because you hardly experience it, that's just the fact. Dominicans are sweet people and nice people, and I've said that before in my videos. But it doesn't mean that you will not just find one person like that will just think some people just hate Africans, you know. Yeah, even some Dominicans, they just hate Africans. Some Caribbean people, some white people, even some Africans hate Africa. Even some Africans hate Africa, and they hate their fellow Africans. What are you talking about? So I just use that to like talk about it. So I don't know why someone even commented and it was like, so you're telling people not to come because Dominica is good. Let me even look for that comment. Yeah, a person says, so you don't want them to come because Dominica has a lot to do and see. Like, how does that make sense? And I was like, did you watch the video to the end? Like, I would like to say you should not come because Dominica, the truth is that I never told anybody not to come to Dominica in that video. In fact, I was telling people why they should come. I was giving them hints like, oh, this is what you see. So let me read one comment. Person says, so you've been living on an island that you continuously describe as so small, yet you haven't taken the time to visit any of its many nature spots. Several of Dominica's beaches, rivers, and waterfalls are easily accessible by public transportation. If you are not interested in a clubbing lifestyle, why not visit any of these places? How can one give advice about moving to a country when they haven't even taken the time to explore said country? You've lived on this island for more than 5 years, but you haven't visited some of its popular landmarks. From what I gather, it seems you have failed to travel more than 15 minutes outside the capital. So before you continue giving advice, in quotes, maybe educate yourself more on what Dominica has to offer. You will not have the nice life you desire, but Dominica is one of the most beautiful and pristine islands in the Caribbean. And this is coming from someone who has actually visited several Caribbean islands, including Jamaica and St. Lucia. So I think there's a main comment I want to talk about and discuss on. So the person said I've been living in the island and that describes more. I've already explained that when I even was coming to Dominica, I never knew about Dominica. Even some Nigerians today don't know about Dominica. Dominica is not as much out there as some other islands. Just the facts, just the facts. So when I even came to Dominica, I never knew about the landmarks. I never knew about I never knew all these things because that's not what I came for. I came to school. That was just my aim. I came to school. And even when school went on trips, I never went. Number one, because of motion sickness. Right from growing up, anytime my school took us on excursion, I would get home sick. And I cannot come here and be sick. Who will take care of me? So because of that, I avoided going for any school trip. And then another reason was because most times it was a Saturday and I had to go to church for rehearsal for this, and so I didn't go. But the main reason was because of motion sickness. And I also mentioned in that video that I've not been to some of these places I mentioned, but I want to start going there because now I feel like because with time I've talked to people and they've given me into what I can use, because I didn't want to use medicine, like natural stuff I could take to avoid the motion sickness and all. And I've been encouraged that I can go to this place. But that doesn't mean I've not even been to some places. I've gone to beaches, like I've been to certain places. It's just that the places I mentioned in that video, I've not been to those particular places. Doesn't mean I've not been to. I've been to Miro Beach now. And this person even said it looks like I've not been away from town or Roseau for I don't even live in Roseau. Let's continue. I don't know what the fuss was about this video because I was mentioning those places so that those coming can see that there are places to go to. Don't limit yourself to, because these things are not in my environment, means there are no places to go to. I was trying to tell you people that there are places to go to. And I feel like the thumbnail was just the one that put people off, that made them interpret things wrongly from the beginning of the video. And I don't know if it's that people are not used to that kind of thumbnail presentation, but that's useful for you. People put things out there to attract you. It was not even a clickbait because I mentioned in the video, it was what somebody said, but it was a thing I could take out from the video and put to attract you to watch the video. And the video is actually doing well, it's not doing bad. So yeah, and I mentioned that, I don't compare with even St. Lucia and all. And the truth is that I have friends who have been to St. Lucia. A lot of friends who have been to St. Lucia. I have someone that lived there that I know, and has told me how it is there in St. Lucia, and has compared Dominica to St. Lucia, and this is what I saw in St. Lucia, and she lived there for a while. So it's but I didn't want to mention St. Lucia again because I haven't been there. I haven't really researched on St. Lucia, even though I have met even with St. Lucia and all these things. But I know of Jamaica more, and that's why I mentioned Jamaica. And I never said that Dominica is not developed or anything. But Dominica is a developing country, except we want to deceive yourself, or except we want to just tell ourselves lies. And the truth is that nowhere is perfect. I was not trying to diss Dominica or anything like that. I was just saying things how they are. I was really trying to make people see that, Dominica is a place you should come to. Don't just come with the mindset of, my country is bigger, this country is... Because even though you are a local, you don't know how it is for a foreigner. Except you sit the foreigner down and you ask them, this and that. I met one of my neighbors of recent, living around my environment, and we're going, and he picks me up to town. He's not an African or anything, but he's not a Caribbean person. He's not from the Caribbean either. But then he mentioned about how Dominica does not have a lot of places to go to, and then that's what I mentioned in the video, and he wanted to eat me up. So it's just because of where they're coming from. It's a different thing if you've been here compared to when you're coming from somewhere and you're expecting to just see those things there. It's just normal to think that way till you come and adjust your thinking. So I don't know why, I was like, what is going on? So if you haven't visited these places, how can you criticize? But Dominica is much more safe than your Nigeria. Besides, Dominica is a smaller place than big Nigeria. I don't know why you were saying, I don't know what that's like. That, I don't know, I've explained myself, but I wasn't criticizing Dominica at all. I was even trying to say that you... Anyway, let's move on. Let us move on. And one of the comments I got was so toxic that YouTube didn't even show me that comment. They didn't let the comments come up. I only saw the comments in my YouTube studio. One of those days I was just going through it. And the comment was so toxic. Like, the person was like, I should go to Ukraine if I don't want this thing. And that's when the war was even still, like, the whole Ukraine thing was still even up there. I'm not saying it's still not there, but like when we were still talking about it the most. And I was like, but how did my video come this way to people? And I feel like maybe people are not just, maybe some people are just not used to like seeing, like the way I presented the video, maybe they're not used to it. Tell it the thumbnail. But it's YouTube, you know, it's just YouTube. And I hope you guys forgive me my sins. So I'm not trying to say Dominica is not good or no, please watch the video again. And even when it comes to my video, sometimes just calm down, watch it. And even the video I posted about I got married. What is that video again? I left UK to Nigeria to marry who my mother's prophet said I should marry, blah, blah, blah. People thought it was about me. It was not about me. And I had to like tell the person that thought so, or two people, and I was like, please watch again, please. Don't go see me on the road and be thinking, this girl be judging me. Please, it's all not about me, and even if it was about me, even if it was about someone else, we can't judge the person either. It was a story or something to learn from, and yeah. So I just calm down and watch the video. Watch my video to the end, try to understand the video, and then don't come for me like with fights. Even if you have something to say it in a manner that it's going to like, it's not going to come as a fight or something. Don't come with hatred and they try to now like correct me with that. It won't work. You understand? It won't work that way. So thank you guys for watching this video. I feel like God, like I've talked like people that do all this, you know, let us do Q&A. It's not easy. Should I do a Q&A? Would you like guys want me to make Q&A? But anyway, I hope you guys even manage to watch the video to the end. Oh God, please. And don't come for me. I love you guys so much, and I'm grateful for everyone who watches my video, comments on my video, loves my video, corrects me with love. Thank you so much. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on your post notification. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Like this video and all those things. And to everyone who's always commenting, like you guys are always commenting, I see you guys, and I really appreciate it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, I still remember Precious Ayorinde. From me to you, it is. Bye.